What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. As you can see, I am sitting in a brand new desk chair brought to you from FLEXISPOT. Now, this is the ErgoX PRO office, gaming, and leisure chair. This thing can pretty much do it all. Now, FLEXISPOT has been a big partner on this channel pretty much since I started, one of my longest partners, and I love working with them. I've had standing desks for them for all of my video creation, my gaming, and work setups. And now they have these chairs. I've done one chair review in the past. You can see it on the screen here. But this one is the ErgoX Pro and is even a step above from that last chair. Now I'm gonna go over all the great details about what makes this chair so great. But first off, thank you so much to FLEXISPOT for sending me over this chair and trust me with this review. And then also, if you are a fan of these types of videos or of my channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Like the video, as we have a goal of 1,500 subscribers before the end of December. I think we're at about 1,440 right now. We've been doing really good in the past couple weeks, so let's keep it up, guys. I'll have some discount codes for you, and you guys can pick this up on Amazon or on their website if you want to go ahead and buy it. All right, so one of the great things that makes this chair so great is the multi-dimensional facets of everything that's adjustable on this chair. So on the armrests, you obviously can bring them up and down, and then the armrests even go up and down like this, and then to get them back, all you have to do is just bring it all the way back, and it will go back to its normal position, but will lock in at whatever position you want. And then they also do swivel left, right, and go back to the center, along with going forward and back. So you can really get any comfort you want, whether you're gaming or working. You can have your arms at the correct position for whatever you're doing at the time. Now, a really nice thing about the lumbar support, and lumbar support is huge if you're going to be sitting in your chair for a very long time every single day like I am, is having really good lumbar support. Now, this lumbar support not only can go up and down, but also in and out to lock into whatever position is going to be best for your back. So that's super important, is finding that nice comfy area where you can sit up, have good posture, and be able to have this support your back for those long days where you're just sitting at your desk. All right, and the next thing I'm gonna show you is the headrest. So I swung the chair around here so we can give you a better angle at the actual headrest and how many different ways you can adjust this. Now, you do have some basic adjustment right here. It does clamp on to this back part here, so when you're putting it together, super easy build, just to mention, extremely easy. Probably took me about 25 to 30 minutes to put the entire chair together. So really nice that FLEXISPOT makes these really easy to put together. But this headrest is great because you do have adjustments right here. So at this kind of bearing point, you can adjust this higher or lower if you want. And then your headrest right here can also swivel up and down to really meet the back of your neck to be able to have you in that right posture. And that's what an ergonomics chair is all about, is making sure your posture is as good as possible. So really nice that this thing can adjust for tall people, shorter people, and just having it in the right position. And then one thing I'm going to zoom in on right here is these springs on the back of the chair. Now, these are on both sides, obviously, but I'm just going to show you the one side, because when you push in and you sit down, these springs contract, so you're able to get way more support on your back and to be able to lean back in the chair and just get that really nice feeling of, you know, kind of like sitting like you're on a cloud and nothing is pushing against you. So having these springs there is crucial to being comfortable all day long. And it's just a really nice add-on for this chair that I really love and appreciate, even though it is a pretty small detail. All right, and then as I get back into the chair to show you guys one of the absolute best features about it is that FLEXISPOT has been very innovative in making footrests within their office and gaming chair setups. So this one is right underneath. All you have to do is slide this out, and then this little plastic part comes out, and it slides out a fair bit. I'm gonna move back here just to make sure the whole thing is in frame, but you do get a really nice footrest here. Now, this is plastic. The rest of the chair is mesh, along with kind of some softer plastic rubbery armrests right here. But one of the really nice things about this is that you can either have your legs out like this. It is a little bit harder to kind of lean back when your legs are out like this. But one of the really nice things is that since it's plastic and you don't really have to worry about, you know, ruining the chair, is that you can put your feet up like this and be able to lean back leisurely and kind of just like watch something. Or if you're playing video games, you know, you can have your controller in your hand, your monitor right in front of you, or if you have a TV in front of you, you could just go ahead and be super leisurely and just kind of lean back and play those games how you want to in a nice relaxed setting. And then to be able to get the footrest back in, all you have to do is just slide it in and it goes right in underneath that chair and stays away, which is really nice. All right, now let's get into the bottom. Now, the bottom feet are a very sturdy metal. One thing to note that kind of irritates me a little bit is that there is a little bit of rattling. I'm not exactly sure where it's coming from on this. And the feet are really nice and they do move around very easily, which is great. Maybe I would have preferred if they were like the rollerblade wheels so they can move around a little bit easier and quieter, but not a big deal. They work great, good wheels. But a really nice and sturdy metal frame. It just has a little bit of rocking and kind of that, you know, metal rocking, as you can hit it right here. Not a big deal for most people, but just something to note that when you're putting it together, even if you put it together properly, it will kind of have that rattle, but like I said, not a big deal. And then you do have some adjustments down here on the bottom as well. And then let's get into a couple more of the main adjustments of this chair. Besides the armrest, you do have two adjustments right here. Now the front one is going to be your height adjustment. So if you're not sitting in it, it is going to be pretty hard to push down, but very easy to do when you're actually in the chair. So it does stay nice and firm for you and will always stay in your position. And then this back one right here is adjustments for being able to lean back or to lock in the position that you want. So there are 3 different locked positions and angles of degrees that you can have. And then if you push this lever down and then you push it back on the chair and be able to lean back, you can get a 125-degree angle and then a very leisurely 135-degree angle that you can lock in at any point just using this and then flipping that lever up. So the 135 is if you really want a really leisurely gaming setup, and then the 125 is kind of a more relaxed office setting. You know, you don't really need to be typing a lot, you're kind of sitting in meetings, but just want to be really nice and relaxed. So really great that this chair has all of these different features and options to adjust to your body for the setting that you're in. And that's one of the really nice things about FLEXISPOT is that they always have really nice adjustments, and the quality of this chair is absolutely phenomenal. So you're always getting your money's worth on this chair, which I absolutely love. And again, thank you to FLEXISPOT for sending me over this chair. I absolutely love it. And then while I'm sitting in this, I am just going to demonstrate to you guys how this works. So when it's down, you get full flexibility and leaning back to however you want. So if you're just kind of leaning like this, you'll keep it like there, or you can stay back and lean back all the way, which is really nice, but it'll just kind of go wherever you want. And then locking it in, you can see moving it back, it is stuck at this 90 degree, but you do have really nice posture. So again, I can move out the backrest, adjust the headrest to exactly what my typing position would be, push this back, lean back a little bit, and then here you go. Now I'm at that 135 degree angle, and then trying to find that 125 degree angle, there you go. So it locks you in at those 3 different angles, which I really love, so you can kind of just keep the chair exactly how you want, or have the full flexibility of moving this up and down for whatever your preferred setting is. And then one of the absolute things I love about the mesh, and that it's not kind of one of those softer plastics, rubber, or with a cushion underneath it, is that how breathable this chair is, having all this mesh. I apologize if you can see the dog hair. I have a husky, so it's just always in the air. Even I cleaned this chair before, you know, I did this video, but there's just always hair, so apologize for that. But everything is breathable, from the headrest to the backrest to the lumbar support to your seat, so you're always going to stay as cool as possible, and there's nothing about this chair that is getting hot and going to stay hot and create kind of those hot points on you, make you sweat or whatever it is. The breathability is excellent on this chair. If you do want a more cushiony feel, you can get this in a cushion, which is great, so it does offer different availability for different people, but I'm a big fan of the mesh. I truly feel that it's the best option here. You know, as you can see, it's extremely comfortable. It moves in and it adjusts to you. So I don't think you need a little bit more cushion, especially with all the different supports, and the breathability and the pluses of that is definitely the way to go for me. All right, and then finally, let's take a look at some of the finer details. Now, this chair has a weight capacity of 551 pounds, which is great. Pretty much every single person is going to be able to fit into this chair and not need to worry about weight. And the stability of it is great. You know, you can lean all the way back, and the stand, being metal and extremely durable, is going to be able to hold you up. You don't need to worry about falling over or anything like that. Now, this price tag of this chair is a little bit on the higher side at $579. You can purchase it on Amazon. They do have a bunch of other ergonomic chairs as well if you have a little bit less of a budget that are still absolutely excellent. You can take a look at my other video as well and check out that chair. It was very similar, had a leg rest, had breathability with the mesh, and had great adjustments on that as well. So make sure to check out that video. But I mean, in terms of this chair and the quality, is it worth $579? I would say absolutely yes. You could definitely get away with this chair and use it for years. I mean, the sturdiness of it and the quality of it, you're not going to need to worry about, you know, the mesh tearing or anything like that, or needing replacement parts. It's just going to last you for as long as you need this chair, which is incredible. It's kind of like the last office chair you're going to need to buy. But again, if this price tag is a little bit higher, they do have some other great ergonomic chairs in the lower price ranges of like $200 to $300 as well. So make sure to check those out. If this chair isn't exactly in your price range, which I totally get, but as always, FLEXISPOT has options for everyone, which is why I love them so much. And one of the great things about this chair is that it's for everybody. You can use it in an office setting. You could have it in your living room or in your bedroom and just kind of have it around. Or if you're gaming, you know, this chair is built for everybody. So in every single setting, I go from working and then playing video games at night. I use it when I'm sitting at my desk to edit. I'm in this chair probably 10 to 12 hours a day, and I never have any back problems or feel like I've been sitting in a chair for too long. So I would highly recommend this chair to absolutely anybody. And again, thank you so much to FLEXISPOT for sending me over this chair. I absolutely love it, and I have loved our partnership since we've had this going for the past year. Again, I will have all the links down in the description down below. I appreciate all you guys for watching this video. I will see you in the next one. Peace.